Yo, what up, man? It's Rome Castille. I'm from LA. Shout out to Homegrown and What We Talking About Radio.
What we talking about radio, homegrown radio. Y'all know what it is. I'm Productions by Rob. I got MJ himself.
You know it, $1,000,000 wage, baby. What's the deal?
This nigga right here,
It was
man.
my turn next. You could have did your introduction after he introduced me.
That's DeAnna MJ.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like your hoodie.
Oh, thank you.
Or
It's
your
a crew,
neck.
but it's
Your crew
okay.
neck. Your
Thank
crew
you.
neck. That's new?
No.
No? All right. Well, we got Rome Castillo. Is it Castillo or Castillo?
Castile.
Castile?
Yeah.
Castile. Hey, man, reading wasn't everybody's strong suit. You feel me? Well, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man.
That's good.
Blessed to be here.
All right.
Fam.
Man.
What's good? How y'all feeling, man?
There's a lot of
Good.
bodies
I'm
in here.
good.
Good.
How you doing?
I'm solid.
Solid. Okay.
It's a good day out here, man. Like I said, it's the gloom. You know, this is my
That's your
type of
vibe?
weather.
That's
My
the
vibe,
thing,
baby.
man.
I ride around everything.
Shit, man. This make me want to just Netflix and chill. I'm on some shit. I'm just, man.
Part of the vibe.
What are you watching on Netflix right now?
It's funny. I want to say last night I just got into what's that joint called? All American.
Mm-hmm.
Started watching that.
My friend is on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's trash.
He plays-
a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah,
in
he
there.
played the gangster, but he's not really good at it.
Oh, was that?
Oh, Sean.
That was the dude.
Yeah.
My bad. That was the dude that
Yeah,
got
his
shot.
name is Jihad.
Oh, okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, fuck.
Thanks for ruining for him.
Oh, he said he seen it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I
sorry,
no,
spoiler
no,
alert if
yeah,
anybody
no,
didn't watch it.
yeah. So, if I'm not mistaken, I could have swore I went to Westchester with that dude. I was like, man, I know that dude, the dude that got hit in the movie. I was like, that dude.
I don't think so because he's from like North Carolina.
Okay, I could
Yeah.
be wrong. He looked just like a nigga I went to Westchester with. I
Yeah.
was like, man, it's crazy.
I feel that.
Everybody's got a doppelganger.
So tell the listeners a little bit about yourself before we jump into this.
Oh yeah, so my name is Rome Castille. I'm from L.A., South Central. Bounced around a little bit. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, and yeah, I'm from the neighborhood. I'm better at, like, if y'all ask me specific questions. I don't really just I'm not one of the people. I don't like to ramble. Yeah, I don't like to ramble. You know.
I
So
feel that. I feel
At what age did you get into music?
what made me get into music is
At what age?
at what age? Okay. I want to say I started maybe when I was like 14, 15 is when I dabbled with it, and when I turned 18 is when I took it serious.
Sean, can you get that door? Go ahead, bro. Just kinda
Yeah,
make sure the door-
so yeah, when I was 18, that's when I took it serious, pretty much.
What was the shift that caused the difference of you being more into it?
Well, I'm gonna say, like most inner city kids, it's like you either hooping or you rapping or you doing something like that. So I played basketball. Wasn't no scholarship offers or nothing like that. The first goal was like to try to get to the league, but I noticed I was always good with words. So I was like, all right, well, if that ain't happening, shit, I'm finna take this serious because I know this is a gift and a passion. So I was like, we're gonna see what this about. And so far, it's got me far.
Okay, so you saying that it got you far. Like, tell me what places, where has music taken you so far?
Not only has it taken me places, it's gotten me in rooms with, high level people. Like, I think the biggest accomplishment, I got in a room with Timbaland. I've been in rooms with Scott Storch. I've been in rooms with various, local artists who, blossomed to fame and stuff like that. So, and as far as where it's got me outside of the city, I've been to South by Southwest. I opened up at Oracle Arena in 2016 for the 2 Chainz and what's it called, the Holly Grove tour, 2 Chainz and Wayne, yeah. So that's where it's got me as far as performing and things. But it's definitely got me in rooms, and it's a blessing, honestly.
So what was it like being in the same room with Timberland?
Shit, man. Is
Creative, as they say.
Yeah, man. Both of those dudes are just
You don't do that no
phenomenals,
more.
and they just
He's clean now.
yeah, man. Both of those dudes is legendary. When I was in the room with Timbaland, it was a little intimidating because you like as soon as you walk in, man, you just like, this Timbo, man. You know what I'm saying? But he made it easy for me when I walked in. I was a little timid. I was like, damn, man, it was a weird feeling. But he was like, man, relax, nigga, like loosen up, whatever. So then, like, once we start chopping it up and dialogue start going about music, it got easy. I just felt comfortable. as far as Scott Storch, man, Scott Storch is just like a cool dude. He just funny as shit. And he's, as y'all know, the records speak for themselves. He just hella creative and shit. So, it's been dope working with him too. But I still got that same, syndrome where I was like, yo, this is Scott. But now that I've been in the room with two legends, I feel like the process just gets easier and easier as I walk in these rooms with people. So it's just like, oh yeah, I mean, this is them. This what is that? We
What are
chilling.
you taking away from it?
Really, whenever I go into these rooms, man, I'm just soaking up game. I ask a lot of questions, and I'm just like, even though, some of the answers is because, the generational shift of, their era when they was making shit. So a lot of that shit just changed. But what I'm taking away really is just how can I say? It was one. I think me and Tim was talking about something. We was talking about. We're gonna come back to it. It was when it comes back to me, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. It was something we was just talking about. It's crazy. But yeah, we can move on to something else for now.
So, how did it make you feel? Because it's like Timbo, he's worked with Aaliyah, Missy,
yeah,
most recently Bryson,
Yeah.
not Six Black. He
Yeah.
decides to be black. How did that make you feel? Being
Um,
able to because I was reading and it said that he reached out to you.
well, yeah, it
And
was
he-
pretty much like that. It was
Yeah,
like
he liked your sound and your
yeah, for sure. It's one of them things where I think it was connections involved. It was somebody that was in my camp or somebody. You know how that works. Somebody that knew somebody. It was like the inner workings. He was like, yo, bring him in, and so yeah, he did reach out. And that whole, I mean, that's the first thing that crossed my mind when you think of Timbo. It's just like Aaliyah, Missy, and all them. I'm just like,
Did you get a Timbo beat?
huh?
Or can you not say
Yeah,
something?
we're not speaking on it, but
Not yet, not yet.
yeah, not yet. But I definitely done some things, so it's we'll see where it goes.
Okay. Okay.
Since you sing, you write, and you rap, what's your favorite part of the artistry? Or can you pick one, or do you feel like they all intertwine?
They all kind of intertwine. I love the creative process.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing. Like when I go in, I don't know. I'm gonna assume y'all been in studio sessions before, and it's just like you go in, you feel a track. I think the biggest thing for me is just I'm a concept guy, so I'm all about okay, let's lay down the foundation. So it all plays. I love it all, honestly. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you, it's just part of the craft, and it just gets easy, and you just love starting an idea.
So, do you ever just have like spontaneous moments where you're like, dang, I need to get to the studio and drop this?
Hell yeah, all the time. I voice record everything and just like, yo, when I have an idea like some crazy shit. I was in McDonald's earlier, and the way I get inspiration is so weird. It was like a baby crying and shit, and it was something about the way that wine twisted. I was just like, oh, that could be a crazy ass sample. So I just pulled out my shit and started recording. And now tonight I'm actually finna go lay that into some shit. So we gonna see how that
That's
goes.
Did you eat McDonald's too?
Don't say it with judgment.
You see my man over here. I ain't gonna even cap. I did get some chicken nuggets. I ain't gonna lie with you, my G. I ain't gonna even cap with you.
Pink glue, okay, I got you.
See why you trying to my man over here trying. Oh man.
So, you just put out Marvin Gaye Fields.
Yeah, mhm.
Before that, you had the last project. It was 60.
Yeah, so I did a project called the 60 series, and that was a real lyrical album. Really, if you dig into it, it's just me telling my story. How I kind of grew up. So like I said, I grew up in South Central. I bounced around a lot. I was actually in foster care and shit. So that's kind of how my story happened. I was bouncing around. So I tell a lot about that in that project. So, and so first it was the 60 series, and then I put out a project, a song 2 weeks ago. It was called On E, and then I put out Marvin Gaye Fields, and I got some more coming too. So,
So on Marvin Gaye Field, what would the listener that's listening to your music, what are they expecting?
in that song in particular, or just
The whole project.
the whole project, or the 60 series, I'm thinking, right?
No, I'm talking about Marvin.
Marvin Gaye Fields. So that's just a single. What you getting out of that is you can obviously tell that I'm just inspired by Marvin Gaye. So the whole concept on that is just me being a fan of Marvin Gaye. So what I did is I took all his song titles and just kind of flipped it and made it into a song just off of his song titles. So that's pretty much what I did with that.
Yeah, 'cause we ain't no copyrights over here.
See, don't put the people on them, man.
Nah,
You see my man, he
he
trying to
making
get
sure that people
he
don't
trying to
get
get
on
the
you,
hip
bro.
hop
He trying
feds
to
on
make
me.
sure
You
you
feel
good.
me?
No, but then I think it's a I think I should be good because I didn't take I think it's
No
a
bass
certain
lines or
length.
nothing.
Yeah, all I did was just flip song titles and shit, so it should be cool.
Yeah. So,
But then again, if they do come, that's a good problem, boy. Like let the niggas come. That mean
I don't
that
know,
something
because
going right.
Pharrell and Robin Thicke aren't even friends anymore after that situation. So I don't think it's a good deal.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about because the level I'm at. So I mean,
he said, "I'll take it in."
I take it. That means so.
Cheated on the queen. Cheated on the queen.
Yeah, man. That's the one thing that's crazy too, man. Like, I'm a huge like sample head, and for me, I always looked at it as paying homage. So just to see all these artists get hit, like when I heard what happened to that dude Juice WRLD, how old boy came took half of his shit. I was like, yo. They killed. They man. I was like, yo. So, that's another thing we got to figure out now.
So you're on Logic's side of the tale. Logic came out and said what he said. So you're on his side.
Yeah, for sure.
What did he say?
Well,
Didn't hear about
Logic
it.
basically saying that the sampling was trash, and how you got to go through so many hoops.
Yeah, it's trash. Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be that hard to pay homage.
Yeah.
Of course, you should. I think people should get paid for their samples, but he's like, well, you guys are making it so tough, and then you guys are saying you can take as much of the percentage as you want, and basically leave me with nothing. And I just made a song, and I'm making all this money, and I'm not making no money off of it.
Yeah, it's whack the way the sample game is now. But I mean, I'm hopeful that things will change somehow. It's just like I feel like I was listening to an interview Nip had did. You need more people like Jay. So you remember that Hard Knock Life joint? I forgot what joint it was.
It's a Hard Knock Life.
Jay-Z did something to where any rapper could use that beat. So I'm thinking like if hopefully you got some OGs out there who like, cool man, I made this. I want the younger generation to flip it and putting clauses on it. Yeah. So I hope that's the way moving forward.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it makes sense. But Jay-Z's a trailblazer himself.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, man. That's what doing. That's what goats do, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what goats do.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drake.
Yeah.
He just takes the reference and get on. Anyways, so on the 60 series, my favorite song off of that one was Bobby Joe Hill.
Oh man, that's my favorite too. So man, it's crazy.
Can you tell me like what was you thinking like when you got into that one? Because it seemed like you was really riding that beat. Pause.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean. My rap style, or when y'all dive into the music, I'm really a storyteller. Mm-hmm. So the way I got into that song, I mean, I don't know if y'all know the story or if y'all saw the movie Glory Road, Bobby Joe Hill, that's where that inspiration came from. So basically I just kind of study, do a little bit, then I take my own perception, spin it. And basically I just found a cadence, to keep it 100 with you. I found a cadence that just, I don't like to say I'm a preacher or whatever, but when I rap, man, I'm all about substance. So, and I want you to stay with me. So for that, with Bobby Joe Hill, that was the goal, like stay in a pocket and keep it, keep you there.
How many times did you watch the movie? How many times did you read his story, go over it?
Man.
In the movie, he the man.
Yeah, he was the nigga. Yeah, he was the nigga.
System, and then he has to figure out how to work out of the system. And then, but coach, we can't play your way.
Yeah.
He's
just say, okay, let us play our game. Yeah, man, I watched that movie a lot. I actually I had the DVD. This back when the DVDs was hot. Yeah. So I bought the DVD, and that was my favorite movie. And I think at the time it was because I was like a hooper, so I kind of took inspiration from that a little bit. Yeah.
I did it, man.
Oh man. So yeah, that's where the inspiration came from, that joint, man. So.
Okay. And then who are some of your inspirations?
Man, a lot of people. I'm gonna say Jay plays a huge part. Biggie, like I said, I'm a storyteller, so I'm all about like, who else? I can't say I am. I fuck with him though. He got bars, but I can't say I'm a listener. So I'm gonna put it all over the place, man.
Budden has like albums, like
well,
Yeah.
He has a lot of albums.
Besides Pump It Up?
Yeah, there was a lot more after that.
Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
I thought he only had like singles.
It's funny because I was going to touch it. I was like, I'm going to be honest, I just know him for Pump It Up. And then one of my boys.
How do you know that from You Got Served?
Yeah.
Pump It Up was great.
That was
sure.
just the tip of the iceberg.
Shout out to Button.
There's
I fuck
more?
with him though. I fuck with him. It's just like, I gotta be honest. Like I don't know a lot of his music, you know.
That's okay.
So
Okay.
It's all right, Button.
We talk after.
Real niggas
he
is
a
rocking with
Button
you.
fan.
Real niggas is out here. All the moves, music,
man.
Sorry for your breakup, bro.
escape room, the padded room.
Man, Mood Music 1 through 4.5.
All right, give me some recommendations. I mean, I go if
Oh,
you know.
Some Love Lost, All Love Lost.
Okay.
Definitely Some Love Lost. I think Some Love Lost tells a
Top song.
You could-
top song besides Pump It Up. Like
Black Cloud, Sidetrack,
Separation, 1,000 Faces.
Stained.
This is
Pray for
mind-boggling.
Pray for them.
Yeah,
Pray
but-
for State.
hey, they real fans.
I
over
see.
Here. Like, for real, for real.
Yeah,
Downfall.
Hey, I fuck with y'all.
Short
man.
Summer.
Oh, and
Short Summer.
He did a remix to Lil Durk's Downfall?
No, it came before Lil Durk.
Oh,
It came before Lil Durk.
I think personally, my favorite song that touches me besides Only Human, that shit makes me cry, low key.
oh.
It's Different Love.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a good one too.
It's basically it's my life in a shell, in a nutshell. The woman I want, that she gives me nothing but trouble, but all the other women they want. It's a lot. We talk.
Okay,
We
yeah,
talk
he
about it.
put me
We
on.
talk about it.
Hey, he
Right?
put me
bro.
on for
It's
sure,
okay.
man. I'm gonna check it out, man, for sure.
So what's up with this year, man? What you got going for the rest of the year?
For the rest of the year, man, just been talking with my team. As I told y'all before, I'm a project guy, but the way the landscape of the game is now, it's like with Spotify, it's just single. So I think for the rest of the year, or I know for the rest of the year, the plan is just to put out singles and just keep building the fan base, and then top of the year, by then, I done built enough traction to where it's like, yo, we want that Rome Castille project, and then building these relationships. Like I'm always constantly at shows. I got homies doing tours and shit. So that's the goal, to keep doing one-offs and then project and then hop on tours and shit. So that's the goal.
Sounds good.
Any shows in particular that you want to get on? And I mean, talking about just from a local scene to a bigger platform, like any specific ones you want to get on?
None in particular, because I feel like right now, man, the biggest thing for me right now is just building that fan base, but I haven't really tapped in to be like, oh, I want to do this certain show. Like, of course, I want to do Coachella. Like, shit, who don't? I want, I did South by Southwest before. I got a taste of that. That was amazing. But I feel like as of now, I just try to think like to even get my own show, popping to where there's no certain shows that I want to really do,
Yeah, you should tap in with El Prez. He has this thing called Payday LA. It's pretty dope. We there
okay.
every month too.
Payday,
See
okay.
us, tap
Yeah,
in.
Corey, you want to take that down? We got to tap in with that. Is it all like local artists or what?
Local artists from the city. A lot of people out of from the East Coast. They fly out here.
Oh shit.
They move. They come perform because it's a different feel. Like the South right now is booming. The East Coast is got lyrics on lock, but West Coast is running the sound. So you
Right,
gotta
for
come
sure.
to the West Coast to really figure out
What you
is
gonna
your shit
do.
Really bumping.
Got you.
Is people really tapped in?
Mm-hmm.
So, Payday's really, really dope. I think my favorite that's been there so far is Fat Meech. His song was funny. It's really, really, really great. I never thought. The funny story is I seen him one day on YouTube, just coming across, and the song came. I was like, man, look at this stuff. Look at what us brothers is doing still.
Yeah, man.
Because my man used to be a little bigger than he was now, so I was just telling man,
That's love.
bad niggas be swagging.
I'm on a bad bitch
Doing
diet.
it.
Man.
Yeah.
Bad bitch. So then and then it was crazy because the homegirl would play every time I pull up to her house, she's banging his music. I'm like, bro, who is this? Who is this? Who is this guy? Who's this guy? I never seen him. Then I seen the video, and then it was last month.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up interviewing him at Payday, and I was like, oh, this is you. I walked in on him performing. He was going up. I was like, hey, she shot you in the bag. I was like,
Wow.
"Oh,
Okay.
he was my brother. I was like, yo, shout out
Okay.
Fat Beach too.
Yeah, man. Hey, I gotta put me on some of the artists, especially local talent, man. I fuck with the city, man. That's what I'm about. The city put me on, man. I'm trying
Yeah. Who are some in the city that you tapped into already?
Man, I fuck with Dom Kennedy heavy. I fuck with Casey Veggies. it's crazy because I graduated '08, so a lot of these niggas I kind of saw that uprise. So these been people that I'm like, yo, these niggas I gotta work with. Of course, man, YG, man, I got a lot of respect for him, man. Like as far as right now, West Coast, as far as what he doing right now, man, I feel like he's putting on. Of course, you got the Kendricks and all that, but I feel like, I like Super Duper Kyle. I like him a lot. Who else? That's a lot of people, but I feel like the top two right now are probably Dom and Casey.
That's what's up. My cameraman is the biggest Dom Kennedy fan ever.
Hey, Dom,
It's
man.
tragic.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lamert Park, man, for sure.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not going to jump in on that topic today. Any other time.
Yeah, I fuck with Dom Kennedy, man.
You feel me? Moving on, though. We going to move on from Dom. So I be getting in trouble.
Yeah. You not a Dom fan?
Don't
I mean, hey, everybody got that. Everybody got that.
I'm not a fan. I just feel like, I feel like you guys don't, the ones that are like his hardcore fans, I don't feel like you guys are holding him accountable like y'all should be holding him.
That's real.
I feel like he's getting away with
okay.
a lot of with a lot of not up to par music.
Yeah, as far as like you feel like his like you feel like he getting lazy with it, or what you feel?
I feel like he's been lazy. He's been lazy with it. And you guys are not. You guys still showing up.
What do you want them to do? You want them to protest and not stream?
Demand more.
If the Lakers could be protested, I'm pretty sure Dom Kennedy would be protested. I think Dom Kennedy's cool. I just didn't like Martin.
He's a cool individual. I've met him.
You're gonna hold something from 10 years ago?
Hey, he wow.
I went to his.
You said that with such a straight face.
He was cool, but I didn't interact with him there, so I couldn't. There was no way to change that interaction. But I mean, the 2009 interaction was pretty like, bro. There was nobody around, bro. I'm at the plate. Okay, so this after the currency. I
heard this story.
Show in Pomona.
It's new.
So what happened was, I got invited. We were all there. It was big smoke, everything. We left. Dom K went out the back. After when everybody was leaving, he went out the back. Now I'm on the side by the restaurant. It's me, the homie D'Artagnan, and
get on with
chick.
it.
So basically, hey yo, don't interrupt my story.
Just go on.
So then he comes out, and then everybody watching the little black Suburban pulls up. We're like, yo, who's in there? Nobody's in there. Next thing you know, Dom K comes around the corner, and we're like, oh shit, what's up, Dom? A nigga looked at us, looked away, got in his car.
Maybe he thought y'all was gonna try to rob him.
Nigga, out, bro.
Niggas rob people.
Yeah, I was in shame to say, I was in a really, really small shirt and a really, really, and a really, really tight pants.
Hey, what?
I was in, and he was just like, damn, bro.
Hey, but you want to know something crazy though, man? It's like, I feel like you can't really hold artists to that, even though because people feel like, you can't take it personal. People feel like artists should be, outgoing and just when you say hi, yeah, but
I'm a real nigga. That's just like niggas walking in the street right now. I'm gonna give you a head nod when I see you walk across the street.
Hey, but you don't know what that nigga. You don't know what he was going through. That's the way I always look at things. When if I say something to somebody and it's like they don't say nothing, but they having bad days. That's you though.
Bad days I speak.
That's you though.
I'm not rich. That nigga's got some type of money. He could at least.
Hey, you a special individual.
In 2009, he probably didn't.
In 2009, man, whose fault is that? You doing shows? You just got show money. You better smile,
man.
Hey, we gonna. Hey, we gonna.
But so, what are some things that you gotta accomplish before the year is out?
Before the year is up, what do I have to accomplish? That's a good one, man. Let's come back to that one.
All right.
You don't have nothing for the year.
No, I got a lot of shit. So it's like I'm trying to
top
three. I got some label shit I want to talk about, but I ain't gonna put it on here.
Well, you can put it on here. It ain't nobody but us. And our thousands
before the year is up, I feel like there's one collab in particular. I feel like I'm really really trying to get.
Girl or boy?
It's gonna be a girl, and I already put it out there, man. I need a Georgia Smith collab. I need that, man.
Collab with her too.
I love Georgia Smith, man.
I don't
need
even
that.
do music. I want to collab.
I just want to go to the studio and get Stevie J moment.
The other thing is, I just got back from Mexico. It wasn't on no business or anything. It was more on like brothers had like was turning 30 and everything. No, I didn't, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I ain't never been there, man. I was mad that I heard about that after I was already leaving. I ain't been, so it's whatever. Somehow I feel like, because I got a lot of friends doing things overseas right now. Remember how I told you I wanted to finish the year just doing singles? Before the year is up, I feel like I got to get to Europe. It's been talks already. I've been talking to friends who've been telling me, yo, man, we want to come. We're working on albums. I want to get you out here and do this. So I feel like getting out to Europe is a big thing for this year is up. Yeah. And
UK fans are something different.
They rock. They rock with the music, man. And the last one, would be, I'm going to have to say, out of all the singles I put out, I'm trying to get one to chart. One of them got a chart, for sure. So that's something I'm really, really trying to accomplish. That should have been the first one, honestly, to get something to get on Billboard. So
feel that. We're going to put that in the universe.
Yeah, we're going to put that out there, for sure.
Rome Castille.
Yeah, let's do it. Billboard. Lock me down, yeah.
All right, MJ, do our sponsor.
Well, hello guys, I'm back again. You feel me? It's what we talk about radio, homegrownradio.net. Make sure you go over to created365.com and use the promo code WWTBR19 for 15% off the whole store. I don't know if he's still doing it. If you spend $100, you get a duffel bag on him, but I'm pretty sure because he's rich. He's rich. So go ahead, promo code WWTBR19, created365.com.
All right. Before we get out here, anybody got any last questions for Ron?
No, we are good.
No? All right. You got any last shout-outs?
Yeah, no, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Thanks for coming.
How we get a hold
Hey, so the funny thing is, one of my homegirls hit me before I think y'all reached out.
Shout out to Chelsea.
Chelsea
Shout out to Chelsea
was
for
like, hey,
helping out on this.
Yeah, so she hit me and she the home. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna pull up.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah.
Egg roll?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out egg roll.
Chocolate egg roll.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Shout out to y'all and thanks for having me.
Definitely.
Good.
Tell us where your social media, where you can find the music.
Rome Castille. You can follow me on Instagram. You can find the music on Spotify. You can find the music on iTunes. Everything is under Rome Castille. ROMECASTILLE. Once again, CASTILLE, and it's pronounced Castille. And yeah, thanks for rocking with me.
All right, DeAnna, what you got?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at DeAnna MJ. That's it right now for me.
MJ?
Oh, man, you already know, man. It's $1 Million Wave. You can find me on MJ_himself, everything, MJ_chillman on Snap. I just got back into Snap again, so now it's not just for personal, so it's whatever you want to send it for. But yeah, other than that, man, that's about it. What we talking about radio, you already know what it is.
All right, so make sure y'all tap in with us and subscribe to the podcast on the Apple Podcast app, Spotify, YouTube, Google Play. We are at all those places, and it's What We Talking About Radio podcast. Don't forget the podcast, or else you're gonna reach them niggas in Philly, and that's not us. That's not us. And they should probably tell their artists that we are not them because they be tagging us. But I retweet that shit. I retweet that shit because pub is good pub. But and so on Instagram we are What We Talking About Radio. We do got that. Sorry guys, you couldn't get that. And then on Twitter we are WWTB Radio. Make sure you tap in, follow us on everything. Make sure you guys review. If you guys leave a review and rate, we'll start a raffle, try to get you some free shit from Created. I ain't talked to him yet about it, but we'll see. And make sure y'all follow me on all social medias at Production by Rob. Till next time.
Yeah, wait, before we go, make sure you follow Created 365. Make sure you follow Kern's Eye View, the creator of 365. And follow my man, 2Ls. I finally got it right.
No, it's not 2Ls.
It's not 2Ls on IG?
His name is James Jackson. Like,
no, it's 2 J's. It's 2 J's?
So like I said, till next time, we got to get out of here. We'll catch y'all later.
What is it, James?
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Whole lot of gay shit.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?